dramatic details unfolding in the Archdiocese bankruptcy case. The clergy sex abuse scandal is now forcing parishes to contribute to that $230 million settlement to pay for hundreds of sex abuse survivors. WDSU investigative reporter Aubrey Killian is live for us at federal court. And Aubrey, details are coming in minute by minute. So what's the latest that you can tell us?
Hey there, Randy. Again, a lot of dramatic details revealed in court. So each parish will be contributing to this bankruptcy. It was revealed that they still don't know how much each parish will contribute, but the legal fees alone per parish could be $50,000 each. We've spoken with a lot of attorneys in this case. We've got one joining us live. We can't thank you enough, Mr. Taylor Townsend. Walk us through. Father Patrick Carr was on the stand for a while. Biggest takeaway.
Sure, Aubrey. I don't think there was any major revelations in his testimony. The Archdiocese has to put on the evidence why this court should approve this plan. He is a piece of the puzzle. He testified, of course, in his capacity as a pastor. He is trained as a CPA, practiced for a number of years. He believes that the parishes, or that his parish certainly has the wherewithal to contribute to this plan in a meaningful way. And of course, all of the parishes are going to be called upon to contribute in some way so that they can pay the amount, and hopefully that this plan will be approved by the court.
And they revealed in court wrapping up that they could know how much each parish will be contributing by the end of the year, but 50 grand not including the legal, 50 grand is just the legal expenses.
Sure, I mean, they're going to be on the hook, the parishes, for the legal expenses in this case as well. And that's going to be a substantial amount of money that they're going to have to contribute.
Wrapping up real fast, what's next as we do break for lunch, coming back into this dramatic day in court that's expected to get even more heated?
So Lee Egan, who is the CFO for the Archdiocese, I believe is their next witness. After that, I'm assuming they're going to call one of their financial experts, again, all to give the court evidence that this plan is sustainable. I think the bigger piece, Aubrey, is, listen, they have to meet their burden of proof. They have to put forth their evidence. They're doing that today. This day has been long awaited by those who were abused. They are at a point we need to get this over with, need to bring it to a conclusion. So I think overall it was a good day for the victims in this case that we represent. Okay. And I think the bigger piece is, everyone stepped up in some way. We could argue that maybe it should be put up more money or in a bigger way, but the key thing is Travelers hasn't stepped up. They've got almost $500 million of exposure, and they've not stepped up. They're watching. We'll see what happens.
Right. We're going to have much more on this coming up at 4, guys. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, Aubrey, thank you so much. And that